5 to shoot. Leonard, step back 3. Bang! Kawhi Leonard from downtown. Batum, back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Leonard, step back 3. Puts it in! Telling him to get out of his way. Leonard on a 3.
Straight Reported Live, best podcast in New York. Talk to me.
Talk to him, right?
Talk to me.
And we're back. Sway Reporting Live. Welcome, gentlemen. How y'all doing?
Gucci, it's hot.
We got
Hell yeah, it's hot.
Hot.
feel me.
hot.
As of today, just
You
for
got a hoodie?
reference.
I just peeped.
I'm inside now. It's cold in here. You feel me? Like, let me work. And I gotta be fly, you feel me, for the camera. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
And on
90
that
degrees
note-
outside, ladies and gentlemen.
And on that note, our special guest, Manasseh here. Say hello to the people.
facts. KDB Manny to y'all. Manasseh to them.
That's cool, We got Vono, Mr. Productivity, is always repping.
It's always
And of course, my brother Mike. How you doing, fella?
You know, same way.
Cool. Last video, we talked, predictions of NBA playoffs. It's been real hectic. Trust me, it gets real spicy down the line. But we're going to start with the Claw himself. Kawhi Leonard
Get straight to it.
advances after a great Game 7 performance. Luka had 42 and 15 around there. Kawhi had about 30, 28, I believe. 28 and 10 assists.
28.
Yeah.
7, only missed like 5 shots. And he advances to the second round after being down 2-0. So, gentlemen, is this something to celebrate in terms of Kawhi and his people? And to that, the first question, I'm going to give it to Mike, since you are the Kawhi favorite here. Talk to me.
It's not anything necessary. Celebrate, but
I mean,
my son did his job.
your man was getting some heat.
Did his job.
I mean, is it better because? No, I'm gonna say that.
He did his job.
Okay.
He did his job. It's plain and simple.
He did his job.
Were you not worried in this aspect?
I wasn't worried about him. I was like, what's the team gonna do? They did their job too.
Facts. Marcus Morris had a coming out
Did their
party.
job too. I was like, all right, this works.
So Manasseh, what did you think was the key in that series? And how do you think Kawhi elevated, if you think he did?
Alright. I'll keep it a buck. Kawhi definitely elevated his game for Game 6. That was ridiculous. That was on some, I'm a Hall of Fame player. I'm trying to put the team on my back. Gucci. But I'm not going to sit here and act like Kawhi, the other games, wasn't part of the reason why they lost. When he said, I wanted to see what the team was going to do, y'all forgot they played the Mavericks? When it was just Luka scoring 40 on that boy head every day.
It's still just Luka.
And it's still just Luka. And it's like Kristaps averaged 13. Tim Hardaway thought that he was a dribbler at some point and just I don't know what was going on with him. Yeah, he was nice. Bro, you can shoot, but chill out. I just feel like this time specifically, I feel like Kawhi got lucky because Kawhi played on a plateau, and then that one game he was nice, and then after that, 29 is cool, but not when a nigga dropped 50 and 15 on your head. That's not okay. Paul George had about the same stats as him, and people talk about Paul George like he was alright this series.
I mean, he was, in my opinion, he was all right.
Exactly.
They both were alright.
Exactly.
Kawhi averaged 30.
Porzingis wasn't who he was supposed to be, and
He was looking like a real glorified role player by name at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's not on him. It's on Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is the point guard.
I don't know if it's all on Luka.
Let me tell you. If you're predicated on being a two-man tandem in the league, you have to be, as the playmaker, looking to make him a part of the offense.
Okay.
Yeah,
But is that also not a part? But we've literally seen him get open shots. Because what did we see all series?
No, it's not open. It's not just open shots. It's shots that
In rhythm?
Yeah, in
I get
rhythm.
what
Like
you're saying.
I gotta put you in spots. Luka is very great at putting everybody else in their spot, but Porzingis. Like even Boban. Boban is good 8 to 10. He knows exactly where to throw that ball to Boban.
But wouldn't you kind of put that on KP too? Because if he could do it for everybody else, and KP is just not the one that's elevating himself when he gets the basketball. Tim Hardaway played pretty well.
Played alright.
In the wins that they had,
Yeah,
he played alright.
it was just KP that was kind of affected by that. But how you feel about that? Like,
KP is more of a ball dominant guy, so you gotta figure out how to. Like he was
Yeah.
before
I
the
agree.
injury in New York, he was the best big man in basketball. Like everybody who played against him,
That's crazy.
look at the numbers.
That's
I want y'all to look at the numbers of that 10-game stretch.
wasn't DeMarcus still there?
I mean, we
I
talk
want y'all
about
to
a
look at
10-game stretch
I want y'all to look at
comparing
the
it
numbers.
to best
He had-
big man.
That's
that
crazy.
Seasons.
Yo, look.
That's
though.
crazy.
Look though, he played against the Joker in that stretch, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he played against AD.
Are you talking about the same stretch before he tore his ACL?
Yeah, Sersky.
Yeah,
He led the
that's
league in
what
30
he's
point
talking
games. He led the league in 30 point
when he was
games.
wilding, like,
He was
I'm
wilding.
not gonna act like that didn't
Nah, I
happen.
feel
Like
what
he
you're
wasn't
saying.
locking up on the perimeter
He was.
and posting up. So we gotta get back
I
to
gotta
that
give it to him.
Porzingis beat. You feel me? And he is also a walking injury.
Okay,
guy.
so before I got you over there, but in terms of you saying it's all Luka, but I also think it's because Luka at the end of the day always gets high assist numbers, so he's dishing the ball off of the fact that they're straight doubling him. But and he's
Yeah.
making the right pass, not just a pass out of the double. It's the right pass
They
to
shouldn't.
open
With
shooters.
Porzingis on your team, they shouldn't be able
But
to.
my
double you.
question is I feel like that's more Rick Carlisle
Nah,
because you kind of you have him on the floor, but you're not creating offense for him. Everything is Luka top of the key pick and roll.
What play do you see them run? Like
Yeah.
outside of that, what play do you see them run?
Yeah. I just like,
It's
you gotta,
all on Luka's
What can they
basketball.
do?
Back screens for Tim Hardaway for the three.
But that's simple basketball. And
I mean, exactly.
that's simple basketball. But why not put Porzingis there? Porzingis was getting crazy. I think it was
Porzingis.
game 5. He was getting it's not game 5.
none of the games.
Yeah, none of the games. He had like one baseline dunk. Never mind.
I'm
about
gonna
to
keep
say
it
got
stacked though.
like one
If you
baseline dunk.
watch his games, it wasn't like he was playing like, alright, the shots he was getting wasn't not makeable shots. He was turning around over people that's like 6 inches shorter than him and missing off the front of the rim.
He had
Kristaps
mid-range
Porzingis
on
would get
baseline.
high action,
Could be
and
the
he would go
lights.
and take a deep ass 3 and make like 1
Say
during
that
the whole
again?
game.
could be the lights.
That's also what I was. That's what I was trying to
Could
get at
be the
in the
lights.
first place. I feel like Luka and the rest of them, when they got that fire in their chest, they did what they had to do. But when it came to Kristaps was okay disappearing. He was okay not being there. He was okay like, oh, I got the ball in the corner. Nah, I'm gonna pass it. I'm not
no
strong enough to do
defense.
this. He was fun, and defense. His defense was non-existent. He
Played
ain't get no
no
rebounds.
defense.
He ain't block. He ain't do nothing. He was just standing.
One thing that I noticed about Kristaps is he bulked up
Yeah.
and still is playing kind of soft.
Soft. Yeah.
He plays
And of
slower
course,
too.
is injury prone so far. He hasn't gotten injured.
He plays scared.
late this season, but he was injured earlier in the season. But is this a? I don't want to say it's a peak for him, but do you think Dallas, to end it off, do you think Dallas is in a spot that they would have to think about trading Kristaps for what little value that he has shown for himself?
Nah,
No.
he's too young.
Yeah.
No, you
Too young. You believe that core, that the tandem of
It could
Luka
work.
and Kristaps is what gonna drive this.
I believe it needs work.
I think not just Luka and KP. You have to get somebody else. Like it's evident that the big 3 is what you need. It's not just 2 superstars anymore. You need a big 3. You
What
need a
type of
defensive
player are
thinker.
you jacking?
Another scorer.
What do you mean by scorer? Like a,
A
shoot first?
scoring guard. A scoring
A
guard.
shooter or a scorer?
A scorer. Like a somebody of a Bradley Beal.
Oh, I understand.
Like a Zach LaVine. Zach and Luka with KP back there, it's no
Yeah,
pressure on you
that's
now,
crazy.
KP. You cannot
That's
double
crazy.
Luka anymore.
That's crazy.
But
But they can't afford that, man. But that's crazy.
I don't know. I think Luka and KP not gonna work. Period. Because I feel like that period of time you saw
What?
about Porzingis, that's not him.
No, not that. Luka, I mean, didn't KP just come out and say something, if I'm not mistaken, too?
He did, but
He said
remember the
something about
30-point
the-
games? I don't think that's him. I think he got hot, and it was like, oh shit,
Nice.
this nigga's nice.
He told us-
That's what I'm saying. But I'm. This is just my opinion. Like I'm not saying that this is facts. This is not my. This is just my opinion. I think that was a high point for him, and what he's been doing now is more towards what he's like. He could be more efficient, probably give you 18, 17 points a game, but I don't think he's giving you 30 like that, like he was.
He don't,
I think
he
he was
doesn't
just
need to give
anomaly.
30. He doesn't need to give 30. He could do
Right?
25.
No, that's what. But I don't think he could do that either.
I think he can settle at a calm 20. 20 and 10 is all you really need from him consistently.
Like I feel like 20.
I feel
and
like
10
if he gets back into rhythm, he gets comfortable
I
with. If he gets comfortable with his body again, because he plays too scared, he hesitates too much.
I agree.
You got to even before,
agree.
even after New York, his midi used to be cash.
Cash, yeah.
Used to be cash. Period. So it's like now you.
Nah, I
moving
can agree
like,
with y'all then. I can
See what I'm
definitely
saying?
bump that then.
Okay.
So
That's facts.
let's move on. Since we we just gonna go straight into it. Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, let's
My
talk about my boy.
Los Angeles Lakers lose 4-2 to the Phoenix Suns. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, as the 2 seed, beat the defending champs 4-2.
CP
Jaeger has sipped your
Trizzle.
cup.
CP Trizzle.
CP Trizzle, shoulder was bothering him, but he still made clutch plays down the stretch. Devin Booker's a walking bucket. We knew it, assassin. But
Assassin.
in all honesty, what took away the
Sicario.
headlines was AD not showing up in terms of injury and LeBron and company not showing effort. If I'm correct, gentlemen. Who would like to go first? The question is this more about the Suns' ability to guard and also shoot the rock? Or is this more about the Lakers' disappointing season as a whole?
Yes. That's the right answer. Let me know.
Hold on.
Yes.
I'm gonna let them
Go
go
ahead.
first.
Nah,
So
you
who-
go, bro.
I'll go.
Let me set up a little
Copy.
tape.
Nah, do you think? All right. Now, if we really gonna talk about it, what it is, it's dead the Lakers. It's their fault. First of all, I'm not even gonna get to LeBron James as of yet. That's a whole nother subject. Let's talk about AD. Stephen A. says one of the smartest things I've heard him say in a minute because he don't know what he be talking about. Son really said, "What are you doing in the offseason, AD, that you're always getting injured?" On God though, what are you working on in the
Charles
offseason?
Barkley said the same thing.
What are you working on? What are you working? How are you working out? What are you doing, bro? You got 10 injuries from December to now. 10?
That's crazy.
Damn, bro.
And the whole Knicks
You
match.
can't even stand up. Like you every
I've
10
been to-
seconds or something.
I've been to California twice this year. I know what them injuries is about too.
That's crazy.
Rockstar lifestyle.
Yo, and I believe it, bro. Like, what is he
Yo,
doing?
he's 7 feet in LA.
It's not that he don't got heart. Because when he get on the court, he plays.
Crazy.
Yeah, I believe the heart is there.
My
It's
son an
just,
antelope.
He's just never available. He's always hurt.
Big ass
Gazelle.
y'all out here talking crazy.
He really follow him, my boy.
Talk to me, JJ. What up? Talk to me. Listen to me. I got a bunch of things to say. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because it's
Oh no, this is gonna take a minute.
One, it's a lot of like AD didn't do anything. Of course, DeAndre Ayton was busting their ass.
That's a fact. 21, like
One.
automatic
Two,
double.
Two, but convincingly, Devin Booker is here.
Yeah.
And being older now, I'm 23. This is the first time I've ever seen LeBron lose in the first round. I know I'm getting older. I seen the age, like not even like being funny. Like it's kind of sad. Like I seen the age. I wanted to dethrone you guys in the championship. Brooklyn first, LA, check the ball up. Kevin Durant, get your ring back. But
That's cool though.
LeBron out in the first round.
That sound nice.
I mean, it's over. It's over now. You feel me? But it's the LeBron age, and that's like
Crazy.
it's like, damn, bro, you really need help now. And AD isn't durable.
You think
He
it's really
broke up.
help, or is it just he got caught up in the sauce?
Oh, we talking about Brown now?
What's the source?
You talking about-
What is the source?
The
I can
sauce-
tell you what the source is. I can tell you what the
sauce.
source is. This is what I came here
The
for. I
sauce-
can tell you what the source is.
LeBron
This is what I
got
came
caught
here
up
for.
in the sauce.
Yo, let
the source of a championship, the source of
Cruising?
cruising, but at the same time, this is what I believe.
I'm really about to go in.
You know what happened?
Really
I'm not
about
like
to
this
go
is
in.
not an excuse, but this is more
No, go
like
ahead. Talk
you
your shit,
can
bro.
see the man just wasn't there. I wouldn't say because on purpose, but it was just he ain't have nothing left.
That's age, brother.
Yeah.
That's not really age though.
I
That's
see
more
what
like,
you mean. I see what you mean.
that's
You saying
more like-
LeBron has never
he's checked
not
out.
had anything left.
When was the last time you? I got you right now. I'm gonna just say this
Nah,
one
go
last
ahead.
thing. When was the last time you seen LeBron literally check out? That was the last year in Cleveland where he was literally by himself, and it's like what he did almost didn't matter. And then 2014, last year in the Heat, where they took the ACL, whatever, blah blah blah, cramps, and they got beat in 5, shot them out the gym. Those are the only 2 times I can literally say
money.
he's been checked out.
Facts.
So for y'all to say that he just like it's age, I'm like, nah, bro. He was tired of the.
I understand
BS.
what you're saying. I understand.
But I
No,
got
no,
you. but-
let him rebuttal to your point, because my point is it's gonna stand by itself. Go ahead.
it's more like a When I think what you say, it's like LeBron was like, he saw AD go down. He's like, I'm not doing this again. He's like, I'm not doing this again.
I'm not using my vibranium.
He's like, yo, I got too used to
There's none left.
He's like, I'm not giving y'all more.
Fun fact.
So y'all go take this 25 and enjoy it.
Killmonger burned all of the Black Panther flower in the movie. There's no more about bringing no more of that shit left. So Brown ain't done.
Yo, this is really some
Yo,
disrespect.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, one more take. It's just age, bro. Like Mike looked crazy in '98. Crazy, yo. And he came back and he looked real fucking regular on the Wizards, bro. It's just age, bro. Like Charles Barkley was amazing on the Suns. He looked terrible on the Rockets. Like,
Facts.
it's one, but it's really a 1 year difference, bro. Like Braun is, like he has a very high basketball IQ, but his game is based off that body.
Mm-hmm.
Once that body can't take what's going on, because we would have seen a prime Braun or a younger Braun or a locked in Braun head up. I got Devin Booker.
Oh yeah, I was waiting on it, but we ain't seen it.
I don't have any legs left. He ain't about to put me on hoop mixtape. I don't have any legs left. I'm woken up. I'm trying to get dinner, and then Frank Vogel, it's your fault. Montrez averaged 18 last year.
Talk to me. He ain't get no money.
Montrez averaged, and Marc Gasol is clearly the best big man best center, because AD's a power forward in my opinion. He's the best center on that team.
Not at all.
Andre Drummond is an older version of DeAndre Ayton, and he can't do what he can do. He can still rebound, but he can't affect the game.
I thought you would have went the JaVale McGee route.
Nah, not JaVale.
He don't got ups like that. He don't got ups
Talk
like
to
that.
me.
All
Talk
right.
to me.
Go ahead, bro.
Now let me preface this with, yo, LeBron my GOAT. LeBron can't do no wrong in my eyes.
That's
but
crazy.
this year,
That's crazy.
cat.
My cash app.
Everything that they just said, I'm not. No, age is not a factor. It wasn't the team. Montrezl Harrell does play a factor, because why the hell was that nigga not playing any of them games? They make no sense. Averaged 8 minutes in the playoffs. Mind you, he's a dog, which is what you needed. But cool. Talk about my son LeBron, because this started way before the playoffs. Why this happened right here? All the Braun fans gonna act like it didn't happen, but I was watching, bro. First, AD goes down, and it wasn't that LeBron said I'm not doing this, because actually, LeBron opened his mouth and said the opposite. LeBron opened his mouth and said, there's a storm coming. When the Lakers was winning games by themselves, LeBron opened his mouth and went on IG and said there's a storm coming. Did AD say that? AD did not say that. LeBron James came out and said that. His 36-year-old ass, right? So I'm like, you know what? This sound like LeBron should probably kind of shut his mouth. Copy. AD comes back first. We lose a game. We win a game. AD has 35, then he has 40-something.
Yeah,
Cool.
You're talking facts right now. I know.
Gangster. AD come back, we win it. LeBron come back the game after that, we lose. Okay, LeBron, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Okay, he coming off the injury. You know what? We need this playoff spot. He gonna play against the Knicks. I don't want to come back against the Knicks. That's indictment number 1. You know what? Maybe there's another maybe there's another team that's harder than them that we need you to get through. Their next game was against the Rockets. The Houston motherfucking Rockets. Do you know who's on the Houston Rockets? Matter of fact, name me 2 people off the bench.
I can. Oh,
No, not you. Christian Wood start. That's so sad. Like, so you look at that team and they ain't got nothing, right? LeBron says, I'm still not playing against them.
Word.
Yo, copy, Bron. Copy. Next week, he's slated to play a couple games. Mind you, AD done went in and out at this time because, you know, AD is a fucking revolving door of injuries and his legs can't stay up underneath his body. Like, cool. Fine. Bird chest ass nigga, but okay.
Wow.
Nigga come through. No, they're not getting no respect. So, you walk through. AD's like, you know what? They're going to sit him down for a little bit longer. Bron is coming back.
Oh, shit.
Bron come back and don't do nothing. LeBron come back with 20-something points against mediocre teams talking about I'm cooking. So now, we talking about, I'm just fast forward to the end of the close to the end of the season. Close to the end of the season, not the end.
Turn the fire.
So now, AD come back.
Turn it up.
And AD balling. Ever since AD came back and got tight against Sacramento because the Lakers didn't know how the hell to play basketball that game. Alex Caruso didn't know who to inbound the ball to and all that type of crap. He was wilding. Got you, AD. I see that when you're not on the floor, like you good. So cool. LeBron James, bro. This is really the kicker that really y'all remember the storm, right? Now,
You remember
after the storm, LeBron, instead of going to play basketball and going to sit there and say, you know what, bro, I'm about to go and practice because my leg has been fucked up. I'm about to try to get on AD type status. LeBron goes and plays Fortnite with Travis Scott and Drake at some goddamn wine convention that I don't give a fuck about.
Wait, hold up. My son was shouting out the Lobos. You
No, okay, cool. He was shouting out the Lobos. Well, was he shouting out the Lobos when he was going his ass home? Right? Okay, so now, while he was shouting out the Lobos, what happened?
Yo,
What the nigga said?
swear before live, I'm really crying.
Yo, bro.
Yo, bro. Alright, so
Freaking hate you. And we're back, guys.
Nah, don't
So-
explain. It's lit.
Whoa.
LeBron come back and he like
Come back
he
from
not
injury.
playing that well, but he coming back off an injury. We losing. We in the 7th seed. I'm like, I bet. You know what? He gonna take these games. He gonna get back into basketball shape and all of this other type of crap until he go and do some COVID protocol bull crap, and then we find out what the NBA is really about. I always knew this in the back of my head, but I didn't really notice.
I'm dead.
This nigga LeBron can do anything he wants to do, bro. Nigga really said, yo, I'm going to go play with Travis Scott. I'm going to go with Drake. I'm not vaccinated. Braun has said he is not vaccinated
Nah,
before.
he's vaccinated.
Braun,
Because-
no.
it's proof.
Braun and Dennis Schroeder has said out their mouth.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
we
know
the
what
only
you're
ones
talking
that-
about, but
Oh.
since that
Okay.
that protocol thing happened, Woj dropped the bomb and was like, "That's how you know he's vaccinated because due to the protocol, you can
Words
be
you
in certain
take off?
spaces if you're vaccinated with other people."
Now,
so
I agree with Sway.
That was the hint. I'm vaccinated, but I never said
He's
anything.
saying the truth.
You-
I don't believe that. LeBron not vaccinated in my face, bro. He not vaccinated, bro. So LeBron went and did what he wanted to do. The NBA said, yo, bro, am I really going to have a non-LeBron playoffs, bro? Am I really going to do this? AD hobbling on one leg looking like a hunchback. Like, but
it happened though.
It happened though.
Report live.
But then what happened? But the NBA said, you know what, LeBron? No fine. We're not even gonna talk to you, my nigga. Like, yo, Bron, you got it, bro. I'ma just shut up. Alright. So Bron walking around like he God. And now I feel like y'all saw all the things that I said before, right? So it was already getting to Bron's head. Cause Bron was already like, yo, bro, I'm
Gotta
really
love
beast.
it.
That right there, Bron was like, yo, I'm really that guy, bro. Came up against the Warriors with a depleted team, thinking he was gonna spank them. And what did I say? I said to everybody that could listen, yo, bro, if this nigga LeBron don't come back the way he's supposed to, the Warriors gonna make this a game because Steph is not a bitch. Steph does not lay down. So we went there, and the Warriors was putting us in a pack. Actually, let's talk about it even more. Andrew Wiggins was putting LeBron James in a pack. Andrew Wiggins was putting Bron in a pack. We really gonna talk about that?
I mean,
We gonna talk about how LeBron ended with 21 and Andrew Wiggins ended with 19 on his head top?
But what is Andrew Wiggins? Somebody
A bum.
He's a bum, but one day
That's
he gets you
crazy.
30, the next day he gets you 10.
Okay, and then
That's
he
just how
he
it
didn't
is.
even give us 30, he gave us 19.
I mean,
All on LeBron
regardless-
head.
He averaged 20.
All on LeBron head.
Regardless, that's just how it is.
On a great field goal percentage. All on LeBron head.
I mean,
Wait,
he had a
whoa.
battery in
But
his
let's
back.
talk about what happened.
It be like
Okay, so LeBron, the greatest player in the world, that just now got told by the NBA that he's Jesus Christ, don't got a battery in his back?
I mean,
he came back and hold on.
That's mentally. That's we
No,
literally
cool.
just said age, but you might not agree with it.
No.
But that's
No. That's cool. Cause I'm not taking age into account. Nah, because I remember the day he came back from the injury and off his leg, that nigga did a dunk from like here. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear your leg is fucked up when you like you. Come on, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. So, you go into that, you do your thing. You about to get your ass bust by the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins is locking you up in the beginning of the game. You're not scoring. He's
Sway
also
for a
scoring
lot
on
of
your head
t-shirts
top.
coming soon.
Cool. Now.
Cancun on 3.
My son want to sit there. He make the 3. Now, I know Bron is my GOAT. He clutch. So I knew if he had the ball at the last couple seconds, something was going to happen. He was either going to pass it, he was going to shoot it. Something was going to happen. I'm Gucci. I can say that with complete facts. That whole LeBron not clutch narrative, bullshit. He nice. My problem is, yo, you just squeaked that window. I better not hear your mouth, bro. What does this nigga go on IG and do right after that?
But my
Game. Like you really did something, bro.
Okay,
you had the same amount of points as Andrew Wiggins for 90% of the game.
But
In the land
alright.
of the blonde people, the one-eyed man is king.
But at the end of the day, right? if I'm hearing your rebuttal so clearly, is it you're more upset at the social media?
No,
the talking. Before
not only the talking.
Yes.
My problem is the LeBron James
Stays
thinking that
quiet.
this was a cake. Like I was really gonna walk through this shit. Like LeBron talking, let me know that he's not focused. He think that he really just gonna smack everybody. And I said, the way he came off the injury, he didn't come out like he was gonna slap everybody. But I still believe there was playoff Braun left. Right? I still firmly believed that playoff Braun was left. There was a 40, 10, and 10 coming somewhere, and then nobody could stop it.
That's a drag.
Now,
That's a drag? It was a 40.
I'll give you 10 of those performances that the nigga has had over his career.
I was just looking for a little 30.
Over the playoffs? Hell yeah.
A little 30, 35.
Yes, I can give you
That's
that right
all I
now,
needed.
bro. Do you forget 2018? That nigga had 49 times. Y'all forgot?
That's 3 years ago. You right?
Yeah.
What about
You remember in
2019?
2019 he wasn't there, but you remember in 2020 he packed up the Nuggets.
Rockets.
His boys
Yeah.
didn't even get there. Packed up Russ and James Harden.
Who
Then
is Russ?
packed up.
Who's
Russ?
boys?
Don't say that because he
Don't
great
ever
seasons.
disrespect
I don't
niggas like that
Russ.
again. Yeah, don't do
Yo,
that.
bro, we can have
Don't
this
do that.
argument on or off camera.
All
Russ
right,
is
but
I do it off camera because I feel like it's gonna get disrespectful when it comes to Russ because that's how niggas just feel about Russ.
Nah,
Russ is trash.
it's not nothing disrespectful.
You
Russ
see
is
what?
an
No.
amazing athlete.
You heard what he just said, right? Russ is trash.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
He's
not
known for that
disrespectful.
already.
That's disrespectful.
Yo,
Though.
when
That's
the
what
last
I'm
time he been out
saying.
the
Russ
first
is
round?
not
When
a
the last time he
disrespect.
been out the first round?
Okay. When the last time Dame been out the first round? And Dame is a beast.
Yo, when the last time Dame played with somebody of Russell Westbrook's teammates caliber, an MVP
Word.
candidate? Because Paul George averaged 29 the year that they got eliminated
But
by
what did-
Dame.
but what
Oh
did-
wait, Dame 6.
Wasn't that
Westbrook-
also
Exactly.
It's a
Hold
big
on.
difference.
You know Paul George scored 4 points one game in that series.
Yeah,
too,
you,
right?
That's
you know Westbrook took.
Not the game we sent them home.
Yeah, that's not
But-
the game you sent him home.
But-
Not
we
the game they
talking
sent him
about the
home, but
series
we
in
talking about the
totality.
series.
But who
Series
went
in
home?
the
Like
totality.
Paul George scored 4 points like
Westbrook
twice.
went
No?
home. Westbrook went home though.
I know, but Westbrook also was dogging.
And Dame
Alright.
had 50 in the elimination.
But
I know that,
we
but that's my
going
point.
too far off the.
Okay.
Yeah, they both first round exits.
He
That-
brought
that-
up
that was
Dame,
my
so I
point.
had to bring up. We could transition into
Yeah,
Dame right
let's-
now.
Now we can transition into Dame.
As an ending point,
Yeah.
LeBron, you fucked up.
Oh no.
Nah, it's not
No, 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 no,
It's
no.
Frank Vogel.
No.
It's-
Let's get off the Lakers
Facts.
50.
I don't even
50
care about
roast.
that. I don't care about that.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done with
He
that.
said it
Somebody
all
leak
for
it
me.
out.
I guess.
Ponder
But
on.
so let's go to, since we mentioned Damian Lillard, let's go to Nuggets versus Trailblazers. What we saw in that series, Nuggets take the dub in 6. Jokic showing great MVP form. Damian Lillard reaching new heights, spiritual experience, as KD would say,
Someone
55 in
say
Game 5.
Damian,
Hit two
Sage
big
mode.
shots, one to send it into overtime and then send it to a next overtime. But he sadly lost those last 2 games. They even had a double-digit lead in Game 6 and gave it up. So at this point, I want to talk about Damian Lillard. Yes, we'll talk about the Nuggets later as we talk about predictions, but I wanted to look at Damian Lillard as I believe he's turned himself into what Melo did on the Knicks, where you sign a big contract because you're loyal to the soil or you like where you are, and you're still in the prime of your career. Carmelo was at a different point, but he was still considered prime. Can we agree on that?
Yeah,
In
Knicks
2014?
Carmelo,
Yes.
the first one.
You
Yeah.
won a scoring title.
His
The
first
first
year in the
year.
Knicks. Yeah.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Word. You said you were
And
first
of course,
year.
Damian
Yeah, first
Lillard
year.
seems to
Okay,
have
cool.
just hit his prime. Can we agree on that? If not, probably next year is.
Who, Dame?
Yes,
He's
in
in his
peak
prime.
form. I believe he's in
Yeah.
his prime.
I feel like his prime's gonna stretch.
So in terms of that's fine. Primes are
he did.
True.
So what
If he
I
get better,
what I
I'm gonna be
believe
scared.
is, do you
Yeah.
think he's just because he has a max deal? He's not free from Portland until 2023. After that, he's an unrestricted free agent.
Bro, my son is a 2K player, bro.
But where do you see? Like
Yeah,
we
niggas
all looked at that and said, he needs help. Like,
yeah.
he needs that
You
help.
need to get out of Portland.
But how is he getting out of
That's-
Portland
it's
with a
clip
huge
for that, so we
contract
can't
and
even
then
speak
going
on
to
that.
a team where it's competitive enough for a
My
championship?
point is like this.
What team can afford him?
See
I
how
see none.
What do you
People
mean?
have
What do you mean?
forced
he needs
themselves
help,
out before. I feel like CJ is
see
not
that.
good enough. CJ doesn't he scores very well, but the Portland problem is defense. Their whole team, they have not one
They
defender
need
that
to-
you could be like,
need
yo,
to trade
there's a
Nurkic.
superstar right there. yo, go guard him. They don't have nobody that
They
can
need
do
to
that.
trade
CJ is a
Nurkic.
bucket.
They need to
CJ
trade
is a
Nurkic.
bucket,
but it's not enough.
They need to trade
Look what
Nurkic.
happened when he was
They
getting
got,
that
first
55.
of all, Dame need a lead. They've been there for 8
Dame
years.
isn't enough, but CJ
8
is enough.
years with the same team. It's like, bro,
I'ma give
I
my
watched
take.
when they had all they starters with Wesley Matthews, and Dame was my favorite player when he came into the league. He was my favorite
Where
new
can
player.
he go?
Bro, he didn't. That was the best chance that he had with LaMarcus Aldridge and Wesley Matthews and Nicholas Batum. They left, and CJ, he elevated himself. But think about it. After CJ, who else can you really say is like, yo, that's a player that's really gonna get you? Not Nurkic.
Yeah, not no more.
It's
Not
not even
Nurkic.
that. It's just
They
Nurkic
took
had a
Hassan
flash.
Whiteside,
In
and
the-
then they gave him up. Like,
in the playoffs, Dame has had great performances,
Mhm.
but that hasn't been
Enough.
holistic enough. Like
because they don't have no defense.
No.
He scores
No,
55,
he
and you
gets-
still
no, no.
lose
He's-
142
he's-
points.
He done baited before.
He's really good. He's really good. Like,
crazy.
it doesn't matter about the defense when you're getting locked up. That's what happens.
You
That's
talking
what
about
happens.
like, yeah,
you're
nah.
not that good in my opinion. If Drew Holiday and Rondo can sweep you,
Yeah.
God bless you.
Bless you.
But if you
I can't even say
understand,
nothing,
but if you think about it from a basketball perspective, it makes sense why they would.
yeah, because you're the only nigga on your team.
CJ
And-
was there.
Like,
Yeah, but CJ wasn't nice
yeah,
like
but
that.
Rondo is but like, it's not the same game.
You're Damian Lillard.
But it's not the same game.
Yeah, but he not LeBron,
Listen,
bro.
It's
Damian.
not the
They
same
they
game.
talk about
That's a
Damian.
great.
I would
That's
say-
a
No, no,
great
He
no,
not
thing
no,
to say.
LeBron, bro.
No.
Good
They
to
talk about.
understand.
They talk about. All right, we talk about Steph in a different. Like we often compare
Mhm.
Dame and Steph.
A
The
CJ.
difference is though, Steph is getting through anybody.
No, he's not. Steph is at home right now.
Steph doesn't have a healthy team.
That's my point.
What do you
Damian
mean?
Lillard doesn't have a good enough team.
No. What I'm saying. Oh, and I got to take about Steph
Yeah.
too while Ja's top 5. But
Go ahead.
Dame doesn't produce. They were up 17 on the Warriors.
4 straight games.
No.
Talk to him.
Stop. I got it, bro. I got it. In
Talk
the
to
Western
him.
Conference Finals.
Mhm.
Because people always say Dame doesn't have a no. They made it to the Western Conference Finals. They were that good.
Steph better than him.
The Warriors, no Clay, no KD.
Nah, they had Clay.
They had Clay.
They had
for-
Clay.
Oh
They
yeah,
had
Clay
Clay.
didn't get her to the finals. My fault.
Nah, it's Gucci. I'm just
We-
saying Steph is better than him. Like, clearly.
Clay is better
Like,
than
it's
CJ.
not.
You can't get a game.
But Clay's better than
Okay,
CJ.
I agree with you 1,000%.
You're up 17 going
After
to the
KD
fourth.
goes out, you can't get one game is a problem,
I feel
bro.
you.
That is definitely a problem.
Damn
You couldn't get
problem.
one game on the Pelicans. That's a problem, bro.
But-
like Dame, I love Dame to death, but it's
I feel like
what he's
Dame now
saying is
wouldn't do that.
absolutely right.
For me, it's
when it
not
comes
Sun is
down
nice,
to
but
it, when
Sun
you
is not
need
that-
it, bro.
You think he's just
Dame,
not that good?
Just,
I'm not-
no,
I can't
no,
say
game.
Dame
I can't
just
say
don't.
that.
He has not elevated
Go
his
get
game
in
to the
the
point
game.
where it's like, yo, bro,
can't
we
say
know
that.
that you're the only one that's going to stop, that's going to score. We
I
know
don't
that
feel
you're the
like
only
that's
one
the
that's going to
same Dame,
facilitate, and
Right
we're
now.
going to
It's like
stop you.
Dame
And
now.
they
Hold
can't.
on. You were just the one saying that he beat Russell and all that other stuff, but you telling me he doesn't go get you the game.
Yeah,
He-
that's it though. He just beat Russ in James Harden's second year. What else are we talking about?
I mean,
Go
but-
get me a game against Drew Holiday and Rajon Rondo.
Like, I
agree,
I
but-
agree. Like,
The
I can't.
depleted
but I don't
Warriors
think
that you
it's
scored
just-
50
I
on in
don't
the
feel like-
regular season.
And
That's
fouled
a
Steph
different-
out. Took his ass out the game. Scoring 50 on his head. And then you can't do one
Yo,
game, bro.
I'm
get
waiting
him.
for the
I feel
Warriors.
him.
I'm
bro.
up for the
I feel him,
Warriors.
bro.
It's everything I'm up.
I feel like
I
it's
feel
a
him, bro.
different Dame now.
He's not even
happening.
tripping now.
Huh?
I feel like if he was, I feel like a Dame
but the-
now, because
yeah.
Dame, in my opinion, has gotten better every year.
Fact.
Like Dame right now,
Mhm.
2021 Dame, in them situations again, is gonna get you at least a game or two.
He lost to the Nuggets, no Murray.
No,
It's quiet. Like the
What
Portland
is he
Trailblazers
supposed
are
to do?
finished.
What else can he do?
They're not. What other
else can
team
he
do you
do?
see in the
What
West
else
that
can
they
he
beat?
do? What else can he do?
Force a trade. Get your ass up out of here.
No, I'm talking about playing.
Oh, playing wise? That's
What
what I'm
else can he
saying.
do?
First of all,
He
Dame did it to
not missed
himself.
the three that
Dame
Elsie
did it
Rivers
to
was spraying
himself.
on.
Dame
Also
said,
has
"Yo, bro,
no
I'm not
chocolate.
leaving Portland. I'm not leaving Portland."
Also had no chakra. You have to understand.
That's what I'm saying. During the game, there was nothing else that he could do.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
you put yourself in that position by saying, "Yo, I'm never gonna leave here. I'm never gonna do this." When we said, "Yo, bro, this team's not good enough,"
And he's
and
not
they're
going.
not adding
Where can
nobody
he
else
go? Where can he go?
anywhere.
He's not going. No.
That boy could go to the Lakers. He could go to the Clippers. He could go to the
With what bread? With
With what bread?
You see his contract?
Wait, yo,
Bruh.
listen, do not talk about bread. You saw
See
the
his
Nets.
contract?
You saw the Nets did to get James.
That's what I'm
Harden.
talking about. People buy people out, bro. These general
That's
managers
not
have money.
Money is
That's
not,
not really
money
the
is
issue.
not an item to $1 billion team.
Especially if you want to
chip.
chip after what
With
just
4
happened.
years left on your
With
contract,
It's Damian Lillard.
It is.
Damian Lillard,
It's
bro. You
Damian
know what you're
Lillard.
getting.
Hey, bro, make that call, bro. Bro,
Bro,
make
it's
that.
not
You
doing
know Braun to make that call real fast,
Yo,
bro.
KD made that call, right? Oh no, James Harden.